As you guys know, Duality Dungeon has been out for almost a week, and obviously with a new dungeon comes new armor and new weapons. And with this video, I want to talk about the new SMG called Unforgiven and a specific perk that comes on it that allowed me to pull out my Void 3.0 build and still make it extremely viable in Season of the Haunted. Speaking of the Duality Dungeon, if you have not had the opportunity to get through the dungeon yet, I will be doing dungeon carries and help throughout the season, live on Twitch, twitch.tv/ItsDaveTVGaming. Again, if you want to know if I'm doing it, that's where I'm going to be doing it at. And also join my Discord. That's going to be the best way for me to communicate with you and for you to look at the schedule for when I will be doing these carries. Again, that link will be in the description. All right, let's dive into the build. First up, going over the new SMG. Look at this thing, man. This thing is crispy. So, the main perk I want to talk about is Repulsor Brace. Defeating a Void debuff target grants an Overshield. So again, the debuffs from last season, right, were Volatile, Weakened, and Suppressed. Keep that in mind. My role also comes with Demolitionist. Kills with this weapon generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. Subclass wise, we will be using the Void Walker subclass. So again, super wise, doesn't really matter. Again, you can do healing or empowering riff. I just use burst glide. Again, you only have one melee here. Grenade wise, you can do vortex, scatter, axion, or magnetic. I just do vortex for the bigger AoE. With Chaos Accelerant, again, you hold down your grenade, makes it more effective, more deadly, whatever. But Vortex, it basically increases the size and allows it to last longer. Also, the other aspect is Feed the Void. Again, defeat a target with a Void ability to activate Devour. While Devour is active, Final Blows restore health and extend Devour. So you also get grenade energy. Keep that in mind. So fragment wise, again, these are all going to be very important. So first up, Echo of Undermining. Your Void grenades weaken targets. I understand that takes your grenade energy down, but we're definitely going to want weaken because we just talked about with Repulsor Brace, any of those effects that are on a target, guess what? You get an Overshield, right? Next up, Echo of Instability. Defeating a target with grenades grants volatile rounds for your weapons. Again, same thing with Repulsor Brace. You get the Overshield if they die from Volatile. Fantastic. Lastly, Echo of Persistence. Void buffs applied to you, which is Invisibility, Overshield, and Devour, have increased duration. Again, we're going to be having Devour and Overshield fairly often, and I want those things to last longer, specifically the Overshield. Now, you can switch this one out. I did have Echo of Exchange on, but again, you can switch this one out for any single one of them. I just found this one to be pretty effective. Going over the armor and the mods that I'm using. So first up for the helmet, exotic wise, I'm using the Nezarec Sin. Its perk, Abyssal Extractors. Void damage kills increase ability, energy, recharge rate. So it can be void abilities, void weapons, etc. And again, mods here, main things to note, Harmonic Siphon, rapid weapon final blows with damage matching your subclass type, creating an orb of power. Again, I'm using a Void SMG, might as well create some orbs. And then Well of Tenacity, picking up a Void Elemental Well reduces the damage you take from combatants for a short time. Again, damage resistance. For my gauntlets, main things to note here, I have Grenade Kickstart. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy. And then Elemental Time Dilation. Basically, any Elemental Well mods that have time-limited benefits can last longer. For my chest armor, main thing to note here is Font of Wisdom. Picking up an Elemental Well that matches your subclass energy type grants you a temporary significant increase to your intellect, improving the recharge rate of your super. Again, we're already getting that bonus with Nezarec Sin, but also having Font of Wisdom on, and we're going to be picking up Void Elemental Wells anyway, might as well get that super a little faster. For the boots, main things to note, Elemental Ordnance. Defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns an Elemental Well that matches your subclass energy type. Then lastly, for the class item, again, main things to note, I just have Bomber on here, so when I use my healing or empowering rift, I can get grenade energy back in case I need it. But Fontamite is the main thing. Picking up an Elemental Well that matches your subclass energy type grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of that same elemental type. I pick up a Void Well, that means void weapons get a bonus to damage. And the stat that I'm focusing on mostly is Discipline. Again, I want the fastest grenade recharge I can get so I can use my grenade more often to get those Void Elemental Wells to spawn. If you're not catching the synergy from the mods here, pretty much, I want to have Elemental Ordnance to get a grenade kill, which spawns an Elemental Well, a Void one specifically. I pick that up. I gain Well of Tenacity, Font of Wisdom, and Fontamite, so I get a bonus damage to Void weapons. I also get an increase to my intellect, so faster super, and damage resistance. And then I also have Elemental Time Dilation, which makes all of those things last longer. Oh, guess what? My grenade also weakens targets. Oh, I get a kill with a grenade. That gives me volatile rounds on my SMG. As long as I get a kill while a target is weakened, or I get a kill with the volatile from the volatile rounds on the Unforgiven machine gun, I get an Overshield. Oh, guess what? The other fragment on the subclass allows Overshield and Devour to last longer, so my survivability is just insane in PvE. Now, if you wanted to substitute in mods like Elemental Charge and Higher Energy Fire versus having something like Font of Might, you can. I just find this a lot easier. If I'm already going to be getting my grenade back very quickly from Devour and having very high discipline, plus Abyssal Extractors helping out with just general ability regen, I might as well utilize just the elemental ordnance and just be able to spawn one elemental well. Oh, by the way, your grenade can last long enough, if targets stay in it, you can spawn 2 void elemental wells, which allows you to pick that up again. Now, the one thing this build is missing in general is suppression. We have weaken and volatile. So again, Repulsor Brace procs from defeating any void debuff target, which does include suppression. So if you did want to rock the suppressor grenade, you can replace Chaos Accelerant with Child of the Old Gods, which the good thing with Child of the Old Gods is that it can weaken targets, okay? If those targets are weakened, you get a kill with the SMG, you still get the Overshield, right? So again, I would still recommend rocking the same fragments, but you do get one extra one. Again, I just have Echo of Reprisal on here. Final blows when surrounded by combatants grant super energy. Again, we can get our super faster on top of having Nezarec Sin and Font of Wisdom procced. Plus your grenade also suppresses and weakens targets because of Echo of Undermining. Like, there's so many options with this, it's absolutely insane. In any event, guys, that is the Void 3.0 Overshield Devour Unkillable Warlock build with the Duality SMG Unforgiven. Like, I would highly recommend hopping into the dungeon and getting Demolitionist paired with Repulsor Brace. It's absolutely disgusting. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you do need help with the dungeon or just need a carry or help, we've already taken 5+ people through it. It's really not that bad. I have a group of people that I run with that can get you through it pretty easily. Again, just follow me on Twitch and join my Discord, and we can absolutely help you out. And if you like what you saw, you can always drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and then turn on that bell next to subscribe so you don't miss out on another one of these build videos. But name it, guys. Catch you in the next one.